Hello people, this is Indivil, welcome to Rogue Tech. Let's go over a bit of detail on what we did on the Apollo on the last refit, because we didn't explain it. We put the Advanced Optics Mark III. Advanced Optics Mark III negates no visuals and provides 1 accuracy, and it also on top gives us thermal, which gives accuracy for every 25 hit. We don't have hit now, but that's okay. On top of that, we put the tracker sensors. Tracker sensors give us extra accuracy at every range but short. That's okay, we don't want to be at short range here. On top of that, most of the damage from this mech comes from Artemis. Artemis gives us +1 evasion ignore. And the missile also gets 1 evasion ignore, 1 accuracy, and a chance to cluster, which is not really something we're worried about now. But the evasion ignore we're going to have here is going to be something to behold. The accuracy on this mech is just going to be very good now. One other thing we saw on the last mission is Buckshot was not getting the extra evasion. So let us, Isaac hasn't gone on any mission, you have. So instead of what do we want to do with Buckshot? I think we're going to get into the Jenna now. For that, what would we benefit more from? There's a point to be made. Are you military? You are. So that's question settled. We get focus fire, which gives us minus recoil, and we keep on the Spectre. So another pilot that could probably use a bit more experience is you. We're going to get you to 4 piloting. That gives us a bit better melee rolls, and we've been doing them. So there's that, and the other ones are just okay, I think, unless we want to bring someone else, but we have Ajax ready. So we're probably going to go with Ajax. Still going on a 1.5, and we have another test drive here that could be good. Means we're not bringing the Jenna, but that's actually good. We're going against pirates. Do we want to go money here? Don't think so. Even at 1.5, pirates can bring very juicy stuff. So let's get you here, and let's get T-Bone on the Wolvie. As already stated, Buckshot didn't benefit from the extra evasion on the sprint, and we saw the Spectre did get a bit less evasion, so that totally works. Let's go and let's see what we're able to do here. So we get in, we see what the pirates bring here. Okay, yeah. They're on the other side of the mountain. Probably something on high ground. That's junky. Do we want to take the usual approach? I think so. I think that's the better option. There's rogues around though, so let's not be stupid and not deploy on them. And let's see what we see.
Watch your heat levels in
Okay, we're in contact, seeing a vehicle. Let's wait until we have something to shoot it. There's really no point in getting in. So let's see if someone gets around. That's another vehicle. Okay. Not seeing it though. Already seeing we have reinforcements, which is a good thing. We don't want to only be battling vehicles, which is mostly what the mainlands is about. Probably have someone up here. So, you move, mister. Okay, that's the reinforcements. And last but not least, you just moving, shooting, missing. So let's start moving. You just get into cover. Apollo. We get line of sight. So let's see that. Okay, I guess that's a bad roll. Yeah, -4, and we still have 28%. By the way, that tank's an Izula. So, yeah, we have to respect that. That's a very good tank we're facing here. So, let's get 5 evasion and go through the spores. Spores didn't count here. I think I don't want to shoot. Not yet. With you. And we got the Rack 5 Warthog this time. That's okay. Let's get into woods. Not shooting the Rack. Shooting the air-to-ground missile rack. I could swear these are streaks. Yeah. So if we don't hit, they just don't go. There's a Copperhead, there's a Tracked APC, there's a Hover APC. So nothing too scary on this side, just the Zula. And let's see about the other ones. We see a Marshall. That's a very good, decent mech. 55 tonner. So let's get to the back of the Zula, I think. Even if we lose the... There's a Hermit Crab, there's a Hetza Quixel, and a Hanchi 4J. Okay. I actually never have seen you. What's Hitchens there, though? Not really exciting. This is better. But we miss. Okay, losing the sprint, obviously, but we wanted to draw fire, so that's good. Yeah, Copperhead, move through fire, so at least we got that. And everyone's going to be shooting at the sprint. If we can make it so that he absorbs some fire, that's okay. And meanwhile, we can focus on what we have in front. The Hermit Crab has me a bit worried, but I think it's a light. Never seen one, so not really sure. We get into the woods here, so that we are actually able to shoot that. We get some sensors laid around, so that works. Yeah, obviously the Quixel tank brings something with evasion, ignore, and he gets it. It's still okay. Did you get an injury? You did. So you'll be out for a while. Bit of Inferno on the Wolvie.
They will be done.
But this time we actually should be good to shoot the rock here. So let's get Phantom, because we're going to be attracting fire. But still. So we got Precision or Incendiary. Go with Incendiary, because Incendiary deals extra damage to vehicles. He's open, he's gone. So that's something.
How can I help?
The Apollo will just move and shoot one of the smaller vehicles, I think. 73, it's the same. I'm actually a bit more afraid about you, so let's go for you.
That was a heavy hit, Commander.
He's panicked.
No.
We're able to keep shooting at it.
Okay.
It's not going to be excellent, and we're running through rough terrain, but whatever. We just need very little damage to hit here. So let's go. All in. It's going to stray over the mechs. And it's open. So at least we got that. Bit worried about the Marshal. It has the high ground on us. So
Waiting for orders.
we want to be entrenched. And we keep shooting you.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Because we could hit. And we actually did. So that's you gone. Got more missiles.
Orders.
Which means we're probably okay. Okay. I don't think the Marshal has moved that much.
I am the wind.
And Marshals are scary. So let's go for him.
Target.
That's some very good damage now.
That hit something good. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Yeah, whatever. He's intimidated, so there's that. I don't know what you bring, but that's actually very scary, mister.
A tickle.
I mean, 18 missiles were intercepted, otherwise they would have hit. You're actually a quite decent tank, Mr. Hetsa Quicksell.
Hey.
So, these people have moved. Let's talk about you. Yeah, you're paper thin. So let's get in
Going as fast as I can.
and shoot. Some are going to hit. And you bring LRMs, so you're not going to be that accurate close range. On top of that, we bring ECM, which is an extra defense layer. A bit of damage on the Warthog, but whatever. And the Hanchi shooting missiles and lasers. Okay. I can live with that for a while. We can get here and get line of sight to you, which means you're gone. Even if we don't hit the laser.
Never stood it.
And yeah, the Apollo is very accurate now. To make things even better, the tracked APC was actually inside the blast, so there's that.
I'm receiving you.
And with you, we just move. I think so. Yeah, I'm going to eat some damage here. But actually shooting the back of the Marshal
Firing on rear arc.
is very good.
I'm out of short-range missiles. Commander.
Whatever. So I think I want to go through the low ground with you.
Fast.
This is the Hetsa. Again, you are accurate, mister. I'll give you that. And you still have ammo? Or are those rockets? You still have ammo?
I hear.
I'm actually impressed. So, minefield and sun flames. Still
Affirmative.
worth it, I think. We miss a lot, but we got in.
Never
The
should have
good
left
part
there.
about the ultra rot free light is brings the damage. It brings the damage of drag 2, and it has no minimal range.
Talk to me.
So that's actually something quite decent to have. Probably not going to have a Hitchens now. So not shooting with Blaze. Still got some damage in, but we should be able to get into his back. We're also able to get into the Hermit back. Do we want though? Not yet, don't think so. I would love for some things to actually go before we do that. We can get back here and we're able to phantom mech this. So let's. We do have the rack jammed, so this is just going to be shooting the air to ground and the medium expulses, but it's still good
Firing
to be keeping them on their toes. He's actually open,
I'm out of LRM.
and we unjammed, which means next turn we're actually able to do bad things to them. Let's get here. We're not entrenched, but we don't care about that. The Hermit Crab should be moving and shooting the Warthog. That's important. So shoot everyone, actually. So getting that extra layer of defense with Phantom Mech
Hey,
actually helped here. So let's get here. And we hopefully get vision.
throttling up for what
We
it's
don't.
worth.
Still is a very good shot on the head, so let's go with that. Okay, that wasn't that good, but he should still shoot at that. I'm still baffled at what the heads brings here. Yeah, we're running low on armor, but it's mostly good. Still no direct line of sight, and we're probably not going to have it for a while, so let's shoot the heads up. I'm actually scared
What now?
of what it brings. Yeah. I think we try to get the Hermit out.
Okay.
After all, it looks like a light.
Critical hit, Commander.
He's panicked, so that much is good.
Commander?
You... I thought we were going to be able to do something with you. We are not. So let's wait. Let's see what the Hermit does. Keep shooting the Warthog. And that's beautiful. The heads also... Yeah, it's shooting fire now.
Yes, Commander.
So, we got the rack back online. Let's do it like this.
Move.
And let's keep shooting that Marshal.
Targeting enemy Tushy. We can do this. Let's go.
We actually didn't have enough ammo.
All out of AC-5 ammo.
And yeah, we're red. Okay,
More mech.
whatever.
How can I help?
It's not like we need her mech to survive here. Let's keep getting in range though.
Wounded.
I'm sorry, Spiff. Keep shooting you though.
You brought this on yourself.
Some are bound to hit. So probably losing the Warthog now. Not really. We get to live.
Someone might call this waiting for orders.
So yeah, not really
Sprinting.
a shot here, so we keep going.
Hey,
And the Spectre. Really wants... Okay, you... we got a conundrum here. So we're probably getting in. This could be a bit bad, but whatever. Trying to get
you stay
some
low.
shot in there. Bringing the ECM in. So maybe they shoot you instead of the big one. But it looks like we're in for some damage now. Still alive. But it's not going to survive through all of this. I don't think so. Yeah, we got the side open. We got a back shot to the Marshal.
Roger. Full throttle.
So we take
Roger
that. Almost.
Punched right through his armor.
Oh, whatever. At least next turn we're there. Okay, you survived.
Light down.
That's lucky.
Holding firm.
Let's be clear about that. We've got one side open. Probably the Hetzer. Yeah. Hetzer gets it. Still okay. We didn't need Spiff
Good to go.
and his mech to survive, so we get here.
Fast.
We shoot you. You haven't moved
Firing everything I've
much. And you're panicked, so that much is good. Hopefully the crab doesn't charge now. It's trying to backstab, which is okay. This means we have to be careful about it, but that's all there is. Okay, let's try and physical weapon you. We miss. Someday we're going to hit, and it's going to be glorious.
For another shot.
Until then, we just keep it. Yeah, that's why we went down. It's actually shooting.
Here.
Yeah, that's scary, but we need to go into vigilance, and this hopefully is you off the field. Not really.
Maybe things are looking up.
So yeah, this means big damage now. Oh boy. Okay, that's just some pulses though.
How can I help?
And you're able to hit people. This is just about being able to shoot something that it's not long range now, which is a bit wacky, not going to lie. Okay, even if this is a -2, I still want to shoot down here.
Triggering an alpha strike.
Because the Hanchi is actually too close to us now. The crab shouldn't be able to... Okay, that's not ideal, but he misses. He's very open. It shouldn't take much. He's already gone.
Minimal damage, Commander.
So
What now?
let's hide here.
Moving to position.
And hopefully this time we get him.
Armor.
Come on.
That looked like a
Okay,
Good to go.
whatever. We're only able to charge if we go here. Okay, we're actually... Where was that Harjul? We saw Harjul, but we don't know where it is now. I don't want to charge. I can't get into your bag. I can also get into your bag, but that's not going to be as good as getting here. And if we go like this, we stay put with a 66%. Well, let's gamble on that. As we said, one of these days we're going to hit, and it's going to be glorious. Until then, well, he just provides some shield.
Simple, Commander.
Okay, that's good. That's actually very good.
Barely a scratch.
We just move like that and keep shooting the heads up.
Roger.
We'll get it sometime.
Take that as a lesson.
And yeah, I'm well aware we don't have evasion now. But still, it's only 20 damage or so we got here, so...
Careful. They're looping around back.
Don't worry about that.
Minor damage, Commander.
Okay, the LRM-5 is gone. This should be the Hermit. We're in a minefield, so we're getting all kinds of stuff. Let's get here
Okay, let's
and
go.
finally be done with you.
Okay.
I've actually had enough, so...
Come on, mech warriors. It's go time.
And it was just a single hit Sing Marshall. We already saw that. Okay, that's bad. But we can't retaliate on that.
Commander?
So let us see what we got here. Either a 47. Is there nowhere else? Yeah, here. A 60. So let's go with it. And it finally connected.
Vehicles killed.
It's okay. We're still seeing the 3 missiles, so whatever was there, we should be able to get it. We can... yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so... pull back, will you?
Copy that.
Not a Hitchens, so... vigilance and get out of there. Hanchi going back in on the Wolvie. Not terribly impressed by that. It's damage, I'll give you that. But we should be able to do things on you now. And the Wolf is just that, a damage sulker. So that we're able to do other things. So Let's start moving in towards the Hanchi.
Affirmative.
How can I help?
Okay. Ah, that's still inside minimum range. Oh boy, we probably shouldn't have moved here. Can we get... Let's start moving towards here, I guess. And you... get into his back. Vigilance. And get rid of it, honestly. I know, brings double hitsings, but whatever.
Enemy mech is
It was starting to do too much damage.
Hey,
Again. This doesn't seem like a bad thing to do.
here we go.
So let's start drilling holes.
Waiting for orders.
Not really able to get in there. But we want to go up there. So let's keep shooting. That's damage.
I've got your back.
And that's a back strike. I know we're inside minimal range, but that's a back strike.
Roger that.
So
Here we go.
he's open, and we got a crit.
That was a critical hit, lad.
It's probably going to charge now, but it went for the Wolvie, thankfully. Well, we have full armor on our back, so that's not really a concern. But he actually gets a double turn. Okay,
Good to go.
can we... We can kick, or we can physical weapon. Let's physical weapon, didn't even look at the chance, this is just about moving. But the rest of the mechs
For another shot.
should have backshots to it.
I'm here.
So... yeah, like that.
There. Okay.
The Spectre is actually still in mint condition here, which is crazy, considering how we've been going into things.
Talk to me.
I don't think this is a back strike. So instead, move here. He doesn't have vigilance available, so okay, that's not good enough. That is I know, it's just a 40,
Moving to position.
but we have the Spectre afterwards, so let's bank on the Spectre being able to do something.
Hey,
Just move,
copy.
and he's very open. This should be enough to get him. If it's not, we're going to have some issues. And it's not.
Didn't expect that.
Okay, game.
AC2 ammo depleted.
Shooting the Wolvie. The Wolvie's open, but the Wolvie's alive.
Back up through my armor, Commander.
I've got your back.
The alarm is gone, so we have that. And we're finally back in range to actually shoot at the Hanchi.
Copy that.
Oh, the damage, yeah.
Punch right.
And he punches out. Okay, game.
Successful.
So, a bit extensive repairs on the Hanchi. But let's see the loot table here. We get 129k. Yeah. Okay. So what are you? MRM 30. That's what it was. Which means we should have ammo, MRM ammo. There's an ear medium. There's a laser AMS quicksand. This actually should be going into the armor slot, I think. Structure slot, sorry. .75 intercept, you saying? This is crazy. Okay, we might be coming to that. Engine fuel cells used to be worth a lot, not any longer. There's a stealth. This could be a thing. There's incendiary. So that's something. I think I won the ammo. So, give me that. Give me that. Give me the laser AMS. Never had it, so we're going to try it. Probably has to be put into an Omni, but whatever. And what else? Do I want a Hanshi port? Not really. The good news is we don't have the sprint on the loot table. An ear medium maybe? This would help. But getting a 30 is actually better, I think. Because the 40 is very heavy. Well, it's only 12 tons, it's a 2 tons difference, so not really too much of a problem. So we get Stealth X. It's not the best stealth, but it goes in a specialist slot equipment. So we put it on the Wolvie. We get one part of the Hermit Crab, which in fact was 25 tons. Okay. So yeah. One part of the Hetzer, one part of the Hanshi, Izula, Marshall. Oh, the sprint is here, so we actually lost it. It's okay. We get Incendiary Rocket 15s, which might be a thing. Laser AMS, a light rifle, we're going to keep it. I'm actually grown fond of those. A bunch of lower engines, which are going to be sold for money. Some ammo. So, yeah. Probably going to drain the surplus money we got with the repairs of the hunt of the Wolvie, but let's see if we're able to slot that laser AMS somewhere, because that actually looks fun. And I know it's 6 hit per activation, and that's why it was on a tank. So yeah, you're destroyed, and it's 16 days, which is mostly means it's 12-13 days until the Wolvie is back, which means we could mostly get the gauntlet back. means we'd have to wait 17 days until we dropped again. But yeah, let's get the Apollo and the Spectre fixed first. In the off chance in 8 days we get a BT mission, it's about time we get one. I mean, we haven't been getting them, but it should be a thing. Let's get into Mech Bay for 1 second. What do you have? That support slot? Nope, not in the center. Oh, but it can go down. Okay, that's fun. We need you on a mech which is overcooling by a lot, though. 9 hint per activation means, yeah, it's not something we want to be doing right now. But it's something we have. What do we have here? Don't want to be doing anything. We're going to go over the financial. So let's scrap some tanks. You actually were quite funny to see, so we're going to keep you. Maybe we find another one. You can be scraped. Scimitar can go, we're never fielding one. Tracked APC can go, we're never fielding one. Hummingbird can go. Probably the Sprint can go as well. That's vehicles we're never going to use. The Sprint stays here, maybe we get lucky in one of the missions and we get it. Get another one. But the good part about this is we're getting out of mutinies, because at the end of every month we get our morale back, so that's something. I don't want to order any other repairs or refits, so let's go. We actually went up on Capellan Appreciation, so that's something. And do we want to sell something? What do we have? We're actually okay. What are we at? So let's go through the financial. We still have 400k, so it's not as bad as it looked. And yeah, with the financial done, we want to have a look at the missions available. There's another test drive. It's a half score. But still, and here it is. So, is this going against Capellans? Oh, it's against pirates. It's a 1.5 though. It's going to be scary. And we don't have a vehicle. But now's the time to do it. So let's get into barracks and see if Blaze can get tactics, and he can. So tactician is good, means more sensors, and you're going to be, yeah, an assassin, so mostly staying in the back. Getting more tactics is good on a missile based mech, so that's it. So, training day. Is there any other training day though? No, there isn't. Not a lot of missions for Liao this month. Well, we'll make it work, but let's go against pirates though. Full salvage. Oh, we're getting a Hollander 2, a 5-starter, a crab. That works. That totally works. Let's get the Apollo. And I know we're one school under, but getting the crab here means we've got a shield. We have a fire starter. The Holland is probably bringing something very big. So we should be able to do this. Should being the operative word, then we might find something very crazy here. If we do, we just evac with the Apollo. We're going to just leave it at very long range anyway. So, the nice thing about training missions, when you have tons of repairs to do, you just need one mech and a vehicle to do them. So, got... okay, that's a multiple drop mission. We're good. Let's see if we're able to... that's better. I think I want to be round here. On the other hand, line of sight is probably going to be an issue. How come? Reinforcements are most likely dropping up here. So we want to avoid them for a while. Let's try this. Not like this though. Let's do this and let's see what we see.
Good to go, Commander.
So, probably some vehicles. Okay. At least it's not fusions. I don't think so. You had a double turn. You... bad one. But whatever. Yeah, it just took us to... that missed. Still...
Good to go.
you bring a heavy goose. So guess what we're doing with that heavy goose?
Position
Get
confirmed.
in and shoot. Shoot the Martin.
Targeting for an Alpha strike.
Missing, but whatever. Something shooting and missing.
Orders?
So, Firestarter, which is actually a flamer Firestarter. So you're going to be shielding
Heading
here.
out. Full speed.
Actually, can we shoot the building? No, we can't.
Lots
Oh well,
loaded.
should have thought better.
Waiting for orders.
You can get here
Affirmative.
and shoot.
Affirmative.
We don't need much to get those vehicles. And you, even though you have no sensors, you should still have a pretty decent hit chance here. So yeah, he should have around... that's it. We already got one of them out. Reinforcements, as stated, are getting spawned up there. So that wasn't that bad. Let's see about you, because your twin link is actually scary, but whatever. And we're seeing a mech and a vehicle. Saracen and Cattle Master. Okay. We could get in. Problem about the Cattle Masters is sometimes they're melee. So doesn't make sense to go with you. The Hollander, on the other hand, yeah, stable weapons, so
Heading
move. Shoot.
Acknowledge.
Maybe we hit, maybe we don't, but the Cattle Master has already moved, which means it's safe now to get in.
Ready for orders.
And it means we probably want to go for that Saracen. It's a missile-based Saracen though. This could get ugly. But whatever.
I'll race ya.
Well, not likely to get him. Likely to get a lot of damage back, but whatever. Although you shot long range, didn't you? Let's shoot at you.
Ready for orders.
Crap. Getting here.
All in F.
Shooting the Reaper. No. Shooting the Cattle Master. It's open, so that's something. And even if we lose one of the mechs, it's just training mech, so not too really worried about it. And yeah, we're open,
Talk to me.
but on the other hand,
Affirmative.
we should really be able to... Okay, that's bad.
Roger that.
Whatever. This should be enough.
Yes, Commander.
So, let's stomp and keep one of the larges out of it. Don't know about it. Can we get into his back though? Because this is probably better. So let's do it like this. See Hitchinses. We still don't know what you bring. But it's decent enough that I want to shoot at you. Okay.
Taking heat damage.
At least we saw you don't bring anything
Orders.
too dangerous. And we can get our backs against the building, which is the important part here. So let's do it like this
Affirmative.
and keep shooting you. Again, making sure our back is not exposed. Hollander can get here.
Move into position.
Probably better to shoot at the Cattle Master.
All weapons are go.
And we got him.
How can I help?
Which means we now should be able to reap some real damage here. So we don't even move. He's panicked. He should be going for the crab. Or... no. Going for the fire starter. That's good.
Waiting for orders.
So, we hit you on the front, so there's really no need to do anything else than walk up
Giving them everything I've got.
and grind through you.
Something, Chief?
I don't want to be shooting one of our mechs though, so with you we get here just in
What's
case.
up, boss?
And you were going to shut down probably, but keep shooting.
I copy.
And he punches out. And that's it? Okay, game.
Successful.
Okay, I guess. That was... okay, it's good money though. good money and we didn't get damage into the Apollo, so there's that. But we're going to be hard pressed to actually get something from here. Well, there's a handheld, but it's 7.5 tons? Really? So, what's that makes sense? Well, that's an XL. There's heavy industrial armor. There's another tracker. There's heavy MRM ammo. The cores are too low to actually do anything at all about them. So I think we take the heavy MRM-10. It's actually very low tonnage. That's the good thing about it. So, and maybe we take the light PEEP. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, I know there's MMLs, but they're prone to jamming, so they're very low weight, I know, but they're very prone to jamming. And we still have 18 random picks, so we're probably getting most of what's on the loot table. So let's go. Get 3 Martin parts, a Reaper part, which means we're one step closer to getting one. 3 Saracen parts, the heavy MRM, the light PEEP, one of the MMLs, an SRM2 which goes. The engine core 100 can go, the engine fuel cell can go, the inner combustion can go, fire control standard goes, sensor basic and primitive go. And we have that. I actually thought we were going to have better loot here, but whatever. So, the light PEEP. The light PEEP actually gives us something to slot into the gauntlet. So, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but it actually gives us a weight reduction and will allow us to get the regular MRMs. Another way to do it is put the heavy MRMs on the gauntlet and actually get the regular MRMs on the Wolvie. So we'll see. It's not decided yet. It's still 10 days until we get the Wolvie back. And most of the repairs we want to do are on those two. So that's going to be some waiting. On the good side, we actually keep progressing on engineering, so let's see about this. You need MechBait 3, so that's not something we're getting soon. Just give morale. So I guess we have to go for this. Improve power conduits or structural reinforcement. The obvious one to do is the structural reinforcement because it's very cheap. It's going to be 15 days, so we forget about big spendings for a while. Anything that can be done here? Not really. We could slap 2 energy weapons on the Spider and drop it. Or just go with 3 mechs on an escort. Well, that's some food for thought. Anyway, this has been a while, so I think I'm thinking this overnight and we see what we do tomorrow. Because an escort, a one-skull escort, might be doable here. It's against pirates again. But it could be something. And dropping with 3 mechs here is actually not that scary. We also have the test drive. I know, it's half skull, but whatever. We could get lucky with reinforcements and get some clan tech. Yeah, that can happen on half skulls, so... Oh, we'll see. Hope you enjoyed this one though. This was it for today. Leave a message with your questions if you have any. Subscribe if you aren't. We see each other next time. Have fun.